Hello, my name is Dave Robles and welcome to my YouTube channel, Sapere Aude Comics. I am an independent comic book creator and a political illustrator who is motivated to draw and illustrate issues that affect my community and also that affects people who are struggling for social justice. Welcome to my journey, and lately I've been drawing. A project that I've been working on is the Ayiti project. There's been some changes. The last few videos that I've made, it was pretty much showing the history of Ayiti and Dominican Republic, and pretty much it was showing you like all the stuff that I've been doing with this project and this program. So recently there's been some changes in the last video that I talked to you guys about, and in the last video I pretty much had to do some changes. So last time I draw, the changes that I did, let me just scan my camera right over here. So right here, as you see, last video that I made, I made the beginning of this, like this image right here. So as you can see right now, the image that I created in the last video, if you're gonna go back to the last video that I created, it didn't really look like this. It was pretty much a rough draft of what I was doing. So of what they want me to do, the organization that I'm working for, the Ayiti project. It's supposed to be releasing they're supposed to be releasing something soon. Right now I'm not here, so I'm focusing more on my drawings right now. So as you can see, last time I drew that I was showing you guys, let me just expand this out, right? This is Dominican Republic and this is Haiti. I drew a drum right here, and this is the flamboyant, and this right here is the Boyahibe rose. I keep saying this wrong, but I have to now take this image because they want me to change the whole thing around for this logo that they want me to do. So I have to take the image that you saw from the last time right here, right? This image right here, I have to put it now in here. So in the last video that I created, it looked like a cup that you see from Starbucks. So little by little I started working on it, and I didn't show you guys the process of this. So what I'm gonna do, if the video allows me to record as long as I can, is to show you how this comes to life into turning it into a drum. Now, the history behind this drum, in the last video that I spoke to you guys about, the interesting thing about the drums that pretty much, I'm Puerto Rican, so in Puerto Rico, the drums that we usually play bomba plena, which is pretty much the same congas that in the Caribbean. If you go to Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and Haiti, it's pretty much the same drum, and they all have the same history. So if the crazy thing about the history about the conga in the Caribbean is that the conga pretty much, if you look at it, it was pretty much a barrel drum, and the barrel drum of I believe it was from rum, the rum barrels that we see that they're real big and everything. And what the slaves did, that they took these barrel drums and they put it was the goat skin, and they sealed it on top of this, right? And they cut they hollowed this out. It was pretty much hollow. You could see from one side to the other, and then right here they did is just put the goat skin. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you what I do to make this come to life a little bit more, right? So I'm going to go to my last image, and I want to make the image look like this one. So what I did right now, if you can see, you can't really see it right now, but I took a sample of the color of this drum, right? And I'm going to use the same color of that sample drum, and I'm going to use it for... Excuse me, that was my phone. That was a message. So what I'm going to do is, you can see right now, I am going to work, and you're going to see little by little how this comes to life. So here we go. I'm gonna pretty much go over this painting with a brush like this. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it's getting colored right now. I'm gonna make the image a little bit bigger for you guys to see right here. So boom. So right here, I'm just filling in the color. Boom, right there. Just making this color a little bit. It's gonna come in little by little. It's gonna come to life as you see. What you wanna do is you wanna put the lighter layers of color into any image. So usually when you start working with colors, you want to like increase the layers of the colors. So I'm trying to get brown, but I'm starting first with the lightest brown that you could get. And then right here, as you can see, I left this a little bit open. There's a reason why, because I want to make the image that the light is coming from above and going this way. All right, everything is pretty much about lighting. As you draw, you start learning more about lighting and everything. I'm gonna see if I can make some tutorial videos on lighting. But as you can see, the lighting is right here, little by little. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be concentrated on this right here. I'm doing that purposely because I want the light to be there, and then the image has to pop out. By making the image popping out, I have to make this side right here a little bit darker. This happens as little by little, I'm gonna start filling in these colors. Now you're asking me like, what about these lines right here? These are pretty much the lines that you see on the barrels when the whiskey barrels or the rum barrels, where it's like a metal, I don't know what's the name for that, but it's like a metal thing that goes around. It's like a ring that goes around to hold the barrels. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's supposed to be another one here, but a lot of people don't know that. They don't realize that. So, but the image is going to be right here, so I can't put that ring there. So my goal is right now to try to fill this up as much as I can and make this look as close as possible to making it look real. I'm going to now change the color, as you can see, and I picked the color, which is black. I go with black because I'm trying to shade in the image to make this pop out more. So what I'm doing right now, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this right now. I'm taking the image, and yes, it looks kind of messy right now, but it's gonna come along. And you're thinking like, oh my God, he messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up. I did mess it up. But that's the great thing about drawing. You could always fix these things up. You could fix it. There's always an eraser. As long as I could erase something or edit, it's always an eraser, you see? So what I'll do is this, and I'll make this image of it, and let's just start cleaning it up. This is pretty much what I like about drawing. It's pretty much, you know, you draw, you mess up, you find another way to go around it, and you fix it, and little by little the image just coming along. That's all it is. And today is Saturday. You can see I'm drinking right here. This is my way to relax. So, excuse me. So what I'm going to do right now is, you can see right now, I'm going to make the spray, because I haven't in a spray mode. So that's pretty much the what I have. This image is on spray mode. You can paint. Right here is airbrush. That's what I say, spray mode, but it's an airbrush. You could paint. I love this program, Photoshop, and you could do these things little by little. So as you can see, it's coming along right here. You're not gonna see it right now, but this is pretty much, I'm trying to darken this in to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Don't worry about that, that gets fixed later on. So, and as you can see, so I want to make this big drum look like the drum that you see here. I'm going to try to make this unity knot somehow fit somewhere around here. Maybe up here, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but at this moment, I'm just going along with it, letting it flow. At this point, I'm usually like listening to music, but, excuse me, I'm just filling this in right now, and gradually this comes along. Now, the thing about drawing is, this is therapeutic for me. I love doing this stuff. You see, this is so much fun for me. I am, you know, in a blissful state when I draw. I put on my music and I'm in another place. I'm sure a lot of artists who do music or people who paint, you know, they could understand. And so right here you can see now I'm trying to fill this in, that way I don't lose these lines in my points. So I can remember that there is this ring right here and this ring right here, you see? My goal is to make sure that I don't lose these rings. And keep filling this in right here. So there you go, guys. I'm going to continue doing this drawing. My goal is to finish this up by this weekend, if time permits. But I will get this done. And thank you for joining my YouTube channel, and thank you for joining my journey. I will be showing you guys more projects and more crazy stuff and drawings and fun stuff. I just don't only draw like things like this. I like to draw superheroes. I like to draw like pretty much a lot of fun stuff when it comes to, like, you know, comic books. So guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have fun out there and be safe. And looking forward to you guys to meeting me again. You could have been anywhere else, and now you're here with me. And I see you guys on the next one, all right? This will be done. It will be done.